Hello everybody, my name is Synistirs and I break down some of the best play in Call of Duty. Today we're on the map Cracked in a game of domination. And in domination it is critical to control the middle. Much like a chessboard, if you control the middle of the map, you will control the game. So as we watched Ground War in this video, I'd like you to pay attention to how he captures and controls the B flag. Now one thing you'll notice is that the team realizes the importance of controlling this middle area, and they leave their A flag completely alone and make a headlong rush onto the B flag in order to control it. But don't miss this. Don't miss how he uses cover and concealment, movement, and edging along, all of that stuff in the middle to protect himself from dying on the initial rush for the B flag. This is in contrast to the opposing team, who really don't sell out as a team to go after it. They only send 2 players, and then they run right into enemy fire, leaving all of this stuff protection that you'll see highlighted in yellow here. They go run right past it. They run into the enemy fire, and what is waiting for them? Ground War and his team, who just mow them down. And once they've established position, you'll see behind their position here, behind cover and concealment, now they can take the B flag and control it. Now Ground War has captured, along with his team, the B flag, but now it's so important to prevent the initial recapture from the enemy. He does this by controlling the ingress points onto the B flag. Now there are 3 main routes onto the B flag from the enemy's position. There's the primary, which is the most direct route from the initial spawn. There's a secondary approach, which if they have captured the C flag, then they will move along that right side of your screen there. And there's a tertiary route, which is a really long route, and you'll see later in the game. Now, Ground War picks a really ideal location to prevent enemy movement onto the B flag from the primary and secondary routes. Now you'll see he sets himself up in the balcony area. He controls that sniping spot in the red window there, but also has access to the secondary approaches onto the B flag. Now he changes levels here because he's identified himself on the minimap by firing his weapon. But by changing levels, he still doesn't penetrate too far into enemy space. He still uses cover and concealment and movement to prevent those secondary approaches from having any lasting effect onto the B flag area. Now, pardon me for a moment here, because I just love watching Ground War play here, or Scrubletable as you know him. His tactical awareness is unbelievable, and what I want you to gain from this. But if you can mimic his movement and use of cover and concealment in this game, or any of his game styles, your play will improve immeasurably. It is unbelievable to watch. And just a quick reminder, I think if nothing else, and you've watched Ground War here and how important it is to control the middle part of the map, controlling that B flag will lead your team to a victory in this game style, domination. Now, once they have a Blackbird up, Ground War feels that it's okay for him to move around and, stack on a few kills. But one last thing I'd like you to pick up here. Ground War Scrubletable is one of the best shooters that I've seen in Call of Duty, and he achieves supreme accuracy with his weapons with trigger control, feathering the trigger. This reduces the muzzle flip on his weapon and keeps his Galil, in this case, on target for long-range shots. In addition to using the cover concealment here, dynamic edging along that wall, and trigger control, the enemy really has no chance to approach the B flag. So, in summary, know the map and opponent's direction of movement, recognize the B flag and its importance, use cover and concealment, trigger control, and apply Ground War's movement within the maps of Call of Duty. You will have a lot more success at this game. Okay, everybody, Synistirs here. I want to thank Scrubletable for letting me do this breakdown of his dynamic gameplay. And come visit me on my channel if you want to see some more of Ground War's gameplay or some other breakdowns of other players in Call of Duty over at YouTube at xSynistr. Otherwise, best of luck in your next Call of Duty game, and until next time, I'll hope to catch you on Xbox Live.